The 2022 Oscar nominations were just announced, along with this year's theme, Movie Lovers Unite, which is the perfect year for that because 10 films are nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, which means we've got a lot of watching to do. Now, unlike many award shows recently, the Oscars are planning for an in-person ceremony on March 27th. Joining us now to recap the nominees is Caralynn Lippo. She's an entertainment editor at Insider. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this breaking story. So we have to start with Best Picture. We're not going to ask you to list all 10, but give us some of the highlights here.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. It seems like this category was pretty well predicted earlier in the year based on the success at certain precursor awards ceremonies. It seems like Belfast, Kenneth Branagh's deeply personal film about growing up in Belfast, is going to be probably a favorite to win the award this year, as is The Power of the Dog. Don't Look Up, which was, of course, a huge hit for Netflix, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, was also nominated, and that comedy is likely going to have a good shot, just given how popular it was with audiences. And then, of course, we have blockbusters like Dune, which, often don't get the individual acting award, visibility, but they do get appreciation for just being the huge blockbusters and beloved films that they are.
Yeah, sometimes they win those editing or sound categories, and they also get people who maybe haven't watched the other 9 movies to actually watch the Oscars because that's the one they saw.
Yeah,
so
I've seen Don't Look Up.
There you go. You've seen one.
Yeah, I know.
Let's shift to the acting categories. We have a lot of past Oscar winners: Olivia Colman, Denzel Washington, Penelope Cruz, Javier Bardem, Nicole Kidman.
Amazing.
A lot of them, and then some first-timers, some newcomers. Who are the acting favorites this year?
Definitely among the acting favorites, we have a very stacked category for Best Actress. Olivia Colman, as you said, is a past winner for The Favorite, but she gave a phenomenal performance in The Lost Daughter. So it's very likely that she will become a double winner this year. Nicole Kidman also took home a lot of awards love in precursor ceremonies for her role as Lucille Ball and Aaron Sorkin's Being the Ricardos, so she has a very good shot here. Kristen Stewart was pretty much a favorite to win this award earlier in the awards season, but then she was snubbed from a few major awards organizations like the SAG Awards and the BAFTAs, which didn't nominate her at all. But now she's firmly back in the running, and it seems like she possibly took Lady Gaga's place in this category, since Lady Gaga nominated for House of Gucci in a lot of those award ceremonies.
All right, and I've seen Spencer, so there's another one. But you kind of just mentioned this. Let's talk through some snubs. Anything notable here?
Yes, there are quite a few. Lady Gaga, I would say, is the biggest one for House of Gucci. It was a very divisive film among critics and fans. Some loved it, some hated it. But across the board, everyone could appreciate Lady Gaga's very deeply committed method acting and her performance in the role. So that's a pretty major snub. Ruth Negga also was critically acclaimed for her role in Passing, which was pretty much left out of the awards altogether this year. And also in the Best Supporting Actor category, we have a few notable snubs. Bradley Cooper in Licorice Pizza gave a very memorable performance in that film, although he was only in it for just a few minutes, and he seemed like a shoo-in for a nomination for that role, as did Jared Leto, also in House of Gucci.
All right.
Yeah, Jared Leto. My aunt, did you?
He's got one. He already got an Oscar.
Yeah. I like that movie. I don't know why. I mean, it was a little long, I guess, but I don't know why people didn't like it so much. All right, Caralynn, thank you so much. Great to have you on with us.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.